Hello, everybody. Tonight, in the old fly vise, I've got an Alexandra. Um, Hopefully, we can tie one together. Pretty fun fly to tie. Has a really beautiful material. Peacock sword. To me, I mean, one of the most iridescent. I mean, every way you turn it, it's a beautiful feather. There's only one problem with it. You have to cut it. You get your pieces out of it, and you're going to cut pieces out of it. Uh, you know, probably not quite an inch, 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to tie mine on a size 8. It's a, get the old hook in here for you. It's an Arex uh, low water. It's a single 8. You tie this on whatever hook you like. I was lucky and Santa brought me a pack of these for Christmas, and I just thought I'd like to try them. Um, but like I said, you tie it on whatever you like, and change the fly up however you feel like it. I'm going to use some marabou for the tail. I'll be using a 6.0 black uni. You like something else? Use something else, man. Get the old glasses on my head. So we're heading into the new year. This is an open hook, so you have to bind it with your thread. And we'll take it down to about the point. And I've just got some regular strung marabou, and I've tore the bottom off of it. Fluffy feather. So I'm going to kind of pull mine out and make sure that the tips aren't too wispy. Pull them off if they are. And you want your about the length of the shank there. That's a touch more, but right about there. Spun that up and waxed it. I get us 1 or 2 turns on it. There. I'm going to take this up, and I'm going to do my best to get rid of it now. I'll be able to use this feather again. So, minimum waste. I'm not wrapping real tight yet. I'll try to get that up there where that opening is on the side of the hook. Get her tied in really good. Marabou gets in everything. Alrighty. Now I'm going to tie in a silver wire. I'm not going to tie in I'm not going to tie in tinsel there. I'm just going to tie in a silver wire because I'm going to use mylar as my body. What you do is put these in here where you can't never find the end of them, is mainly what you want to do. And then you want to get yourself where you've got about 4 beginnings for them. That's the correct way to do it. I'm just going to tie that in on my side. Get it wrapped in there good. Now, let's get us some tinsel. What I got here is just some large silver tinsel. It's holographic. There again, the secret to this is not having an end for it. That's what you want to look for. There it is. I don't know why that one's so tightly wound. That's awesome. It stayed on there. I haven't had to pull it over on the side. There it goes. It's gone again. I'm going to tie mine on in the front so I can wrap it down and back. If you've got larger tinsel, you don't have to do that. I'm going to tie mine on right here in the front. Alrighty. I'm going to start the wrap. I hate that noise. It'll be over soon. There we go. There we go. It's not as bad now. I think I put lotion on my hands before I started when I come up here. Just touch and turns on this. Kind of, well, I say touch and turns. Just make sure you overlap just a touch. We tied that marabou down. We gave ourselves a little bit of a taper in the body. Not a lot, but we did a little. About one more should do us. Come up. You can make this out of braid, whatever you feel like, whatever you got. I think that mylar's pretty. Get her nice and tied in there. See, makes a pretty body. You know, it's nice and thin. A little bit of taper. Excuse me. We'll wrap this. Bring my lotion up here so you don't have to hear that. You wrap that wire nice and tight, and if it does flip like mine just did, you usually don't have to worry. I got one over, one in front, one over in front. When you cross over in the front, it kind of locks it down. Normally there's nothing up there to wrap in the old front. You know what I mean? Can't believe how fast this year has went. Here we are fixing to wish it a new year coming. Seemed like December wasn't even here at all. I've got right here a hen feather. It's kind of a black, got a little green tint to it. It's a piece I got out of one of the whiting grab bags. I tell you, that's one of the best buys in the feather business. They're the Fly Tires Variety Pack. I mean, it comes with lots of everything. If you haven't seen them before, look them up. I know a lot of people are, feather specific and things like that, but I tell you, it's got a tremendous amount of feathers in it. Anything from CDL to Chickaboo. I mean, it really has it. I've got some feathers there by my eye. I couldn't quite catch. But I caught them with the old scissors. I kind of wrap my tip in there. You can take it out if you want. Hackle pliers. A little bit dusty. With other stuff I've put in. I'm going to try not to put this whole feather in. You don't need that much. Couple wraps is really all you need. That's probably enough right there. Let's see what happens there. Get that around there once. Move the old hackle pliers. And I am going to fold them back. There. See if we can find our tip. There it is. Some of them dudes is tough now. You don't want to tear your fly up, so go ahead and just cut it out. I was too big a sissy to break it in two. Some of them old feathers stems is pretty tough now. Yeah, you don't want to be silly and wreck your fly like I almost did. But you get the idea. I've seen people take tinsel and things like that and use down the sides and that kind of stuff. Really, you could use like it is now. It's kind of like a spider. But these are peacock swords. And as you can see, they curve a certain way. I'm going to put them where they curve into each other. I got a little much on one of them. See, kind of overdid a couple of them there. No biggie. Just trim them off. Get everything kind of lined up. And you leave those on there because could you imagine trying to tie those feathers in for a wing, like that? And let's see what we look like here. 3. You pull that up a little bit. I don't like it. Too low for me. Just a little low. We'll tie it up a little bit higher. Let's see. And you can wiggle it around a little bit. We don't have it tied in that where you can't. And that's what I'm talking about, like with that wing. With that wing. It's pretty. Let me get her tied in here good. Get her tied in there good for us. And if you don't like it that high, like I said, you can kind of take your thumbnail, split it a little bit, and push it down. See, I mean, it's just, that's fine. You can somewhere back here. I don't do this, but I mean, you can. You could take like jungle cock, and take the eyes on the small side, and you can put your jungle cock on there. Like if you want to, but I mean that's not what I do. I usually take a biot, or you can even take a feather, like a duck feather, and do that. Put it on the side for like your gills. I like it with the biot. I mean it's sharp with the it's sharp with the jungle cock. Sure it is. But it's also sharp with that. Now that's just my opinion. I wouldn't argue with anybody over it. It's your material, and you do what you like with your material. Or you can do both. I mean, you could put that there and then the feather underneath, and the biot underneath, and then use the jungle cock for it. And if a guy was going to tie a little neater one, a little fancier one, to take pictures, or to frame or something, that'd be something I probably would be interested in, but I'm not right now. Not interested in it. So I'm going to take some Solaris and bone dry. Put on there. Make yourself a nice good head for your fly. There again, I say your fly. I mean, you tie this fly however you like. Mine's just a template for how I like to do it, so. But that's the Alexandra, just tied my way. Yeah, there's more variations to it than you could probably shake a stick at. And you can fiddle with it as much as you want. Or you can let it go like that, and fished with it. And that's a fishing fly. I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll see you on the water sometime.